Hello everyone and welcome to this video bonus dedicated to the initial distillation of crude oil. We have already seen together the characteristics of crudes, the salting, the cold and hot parade train. Then, finally, the liquid-vapor traffic in the column. We also saw how to build the material balance and the overall heat balance of the column. In these two last videos, I propose you to focus on the design of the parade train and on energy efficiency. In this diagram, the material balance and the heat balance of the column are recalled. We extract 128 tons per hour of naphtha, 72 tons per hour of kerosene, 37 tons per hour of light diesel, and 56 tons per hour of heavy diesel. The bottom's product, or atmospheric residue, represents 201 tons per hour. In addition to that, note that two pump arounds have been installed, one at the top and one at the bottom of the tower. In terms of heat quantities involved, the crude is heated up in the heat exchangers to a temperature of 280 degrees C, and this requires 75 gigacalories per hour if we consider that the crude was stored at 20 degrees C. In the column, you can see that 28 gigacalories per hour are lost to the atmosphere, since these calories are removed in the overhead air condenser. Finally, if we consider that we cool the products to a storage temperature of 40 degrees C, we can recover 9 gigacalories per hour on the kerosene cut, since we cool 72 tons per hour from 179 degrees C to 40 degrees C. Same thing for the 37 tons per hour of light diesel that is withdrawn at 242 degrees C. This gives us a potential recovery of calories of 4.4 gigacalories per hour. Then, the 56 tons per hour of heavy diesel are cooled from 286 degrees C to 40 degrees C, representing 8.3 gigacalories per hour. Generally speaking, we cannot cool the atmospheric residue to a too low temperature, since this cut could solidify in the storage tank. This is why we consider here a storage temperature of 100 degrees C. This corresponds to a duty of 33 gigacalories per hour. As far as the pump arounds are concerned, their flow rates were arbitrarily set at 400 tons per hour. And in this case, 20 gigacalories per hour was recovered on the bottom pump around flux from 303 degrees C to 228 degrees C. Same thing for the top pump around with an energy quantity of 13 gigacalories per hour for a temperature from 211 to 158 degrees C. For thermal integration, we are used to show the energy quantities that are available and the ones that are required in a graph. Let's start with the cold crude. The cold crude starts by being heated up from 20 degrees C to the desalter operating temperature, which is typically 130 degrees C. The crude is being heated up from 130 degrees C to the parade temperature of 280 degrees C. The total duty amount required is then 75 gigacalories per hour. Finally, it is possible to represent the furnace that will heat up and vaporize a portion of the crude from 280 to 365 degrees C. Now, let's have a look on the hot products. We always start by identifying the hottest flow, because since we must heat up the crude to 280 degrees C, we logically need a flow whose temperature is above 280 degrees C. And the hottest will be the best. In our case, the hottest flow is the atmospheric residue. It is available at a temperature of 354 degrees C, 200 degrees C, for an energy amount of 33 gigacalories per hour. Then comes the bottom pump around, which is available at a temperature of 303 degrees C to 228 degrees C, for an energy quantity of 20 gigacalories per hour. We continue with the heavy diesel, for an energy quantity of 8.3 gigacalories per hour from 286 degrees C to 40 degrees C. Then the light diesel for a heat of 4.4 gigacalories per hour from 242 degrees C to 40 degrees C. Then the hottest flow available is the top pump around, which is available from a temperature of 211 degrees C to 158 degrees C for an energy quantity of 13 gigacalories per hour. And finally, kerosene cut for an energy quantity of 9 gigacalories per hour from a temperature of 179 degrees C to 40 degrees C. At this stage, we see that we did pretty good to select a pump around flow of 400 tons per hour. Indeed, if the bottom pump around flow had been selected to a lower value, it would have led to a return temperature lower than the 228 degrees C. For example, if 300 tons per hour had been selected, this would have led to a temperature of 203 degrees C, which means a lower temperature than the withdrawal of the top pump around temperature. It would have been a shame since the two flows would have been in competition to heat the crude. On the other hand, selecting a higher liquid flow would have allowed to have a hotter return temperature, which is very interesting. But it requires a column that handles a larger liquid flow, just like the pump that recirculates the pump around, and this increases the investment cost. Then, this flow of 400 tons per hour seems very suitable. Same thing for the top pump around, since the return temperature of the pump around is 158 degrees C, which is approximately the column overhead temperature. A lower flow would have led to put in competition pump around liquid flow and the other 8 gas. But a higher flow would have penalized the investment. Now that hot flows and cold flows have been identified, it is time to focus on the thermal integration. See you soon in a second bonus video dedicated to the initial distillation of crude oil. See you soon for the second part. In the meantime, do not hesitate to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Refining is exciting. Thank you very much for your attention and see you very soon for the next part. Bye bye!